All right, there are a lot of people going around with very bad information about what men and women want based on data of dating apps. If you want to know what men want and what women want, I highly recommend that you actually read evolutionary psychology or observe couples in real life. On the internet, you will find the loud-mouthed voices because remember also that social media promotes people who are divisive, antagonistic, and who create a lot of emotion. So the angry feminists, the mean women who are like, oh, they're fat and ugly and have nothing going on and they want a 666 man. Those are the ones that the internet promotes, but those are not the majority of women. So the first thing I want to say to men is, where are you getting your data? If you're getting it off the internet, off social media, your input is very skewed towards obnoxious, divisive politics, relations, and people. Number two, I want to share an interesting insight about the dating apps. The dating apps were designed by men, in my opinion, and men are very interested in how a woman looks. So the main focus is on the pictures. However, what women look for in a man, sure, we have a certain type, but we're not as focused on the visuals as men are. To us, the qualities of a man are just as important, and the dating apps do not give us any good idea of what that is. The qualities of being strong, assertive, and stable. So what do women do? We pick based off your photos or what you're allowed to put on there if you're strong, assertive, and stable. So naturally, a man who's tall appears more strong and assertive. A man who's physically strong appears more strong and assertive. And a man with a pretty face seems more desirable, so women will choose that one. But let me put you on a dating app that I would design where you would get completely different results. Imagine that you're not allowed to put your height or your income at all. Imagine that we're screening now. Imagine I'm a woman creating a dating app, and I want to know if you're strong, assertive, and stable. So I might have you post photos of your campsite, not of you, no photos of you, okay, allowed, because we're not going to be that visual. The initial pass would be a photo of your campsite. Now, this is going to tell me if you're strong and stable and can provide for me. Is your campsite clean? Is it well put up? Can you even put up a campsite? Can you even make a fire? The guy with a well put together campsite with a fire going, he's going to get all the women interested in him. Number two, I would have men post photos of their hands. A hand also shows if the man is stable. Are they well kept? Are they clean? Are they strong? It shows if he's strong and stable, same as with the campsite. Then I would have a question, not about height. I wouldn't even allow that. I would want to know how long you were at each of your last 3 residences and at each of your last 3 jobs. Because I want to know if you're stable. Do you job hop? Do you house hop? Do you even have a home? So now I just kind of had a little fun with this on the drive over here. I'm sure I could think of more examples. I guess I could ask you to, I'm looking at a tree here, like saw the branch off a tree or like do a lumberjack thing with a tree or split logs. And I could see a video of you from the back splitting logs. I wouldn't know how tall you are, how much money you make. I would see your strength. Or I would watch you bathe a puppy. Okay? And I would also want to know how you handle your emotions. Because you see, If those are the things on a dating app, a lot more men would get women. The problem with the dating apps isn't that women want these certain things. It's like the men designed them. They're designed to keep you on the app, and they're not designed to showcase the features that women really want. So if I'm a woman looking for a strong, stable, assertive man, I'd rather see what kind of campsite you build, how strong your hands are, how long you've been at each of your jobs, if you like reading, if you can fell a tree, how you handle a puppy or a child. But since you're not telling me any of that, I have to guess at these qualities of strength, assertiveness, and stability off your photos, off your height, off your income. And again, women are emotional seeking creatures. So that is the problem with the dating apps. They are designed for you to fail. They are not designed for women to be able to efficiently pick out the traits that we want. And so women are left at a disadvantage and go for very superficial things because the dating sites were designed by men who want a lot of photos. It's like porn for men. And women don't like porn that much. Most of the porn is watched by men. Women like romance novels. So another type of a dating app would be if the dating app consisted of a man writing a romance novel or just writing a paragraph of what the first date would be like. You would get a lot more men that would be on the dating app. So that's why the dating apps do not work well for women. And it seems like women want these certain things because you're not able to put on the things that we actually screen for. If you look in real life, you will see short men, fat men, ugly men, unemployed men, men who make very little money where the wife is the main breadwinner. They're married, okay? So be careful where you get your information. Just know that social media promotes division, reaction, and start looking at real life. And this is probably the most valuable video I've ever made for men. And it's pretty insightful, I think. So I'm really proud of this one. And thank you for watching my video.